Thank you in advance for watching this video on the new Buyer's Agreement form, which is now required by the state of Iowa for all purchasers of property in Iowa. This document has been prepared and approved by attorneys for our use. Like listing and purchase agreements, the language complies with real estate law, and as licensed real estate agents in Iowa, we are allowed to fill in blanks that will be specific to you, the buyer. We'll go through several of the key components contained in this agreement. One of the key elements of this buyer's agreement is the type of representation under which we both agree. Exclusive representation ensures that you, as a buyer, are going to work exclusively with me as your real estate agent, with the details of our relationship and compensation as listed in this form. A non-exclusive representation relationship means that as a real estate agent, I am only compensated by you or the seller should you purchase a property with my direct assistance during our retainer period and the protection period as listed in the contract. As with most contracts, there is a beginning and ending date, a retainer period. We will fill in these dates to best meet your needs. If we need to change a date, we can amend this information. Protection period. Should you decide to write an offer on a property you viewed while this buyer agreement was in force, the realtor's compensation will be protected during the days listed as the protection period. This buyer agreement requires a description about the type of property and location of your search. It can include different types of properties, with the location including the entire state, a specific town, city, or neighborhood, or a general location such as a public school district. Again, if there is a change while we are looking for you, we can amend the location. This form has a specific section on the compensation we licensed real estate agents will receive for assisting you with this transaction. The compensation or commission can be paid by the seller, you as the buyer, or a combination from both of you. Listed in this form is the amount you and I agree I will be paid. If the seller's listing agreement offers compensation to me as the buyer's agent, I will be paid this amount first. If the seller's offer of compensation is lower than what you and I agree I will earn, you will pay the difference. As a real estate company, this form also covers the minimum services that are required by law, as well as the additional services we will provide above and beyond the state's minimum requirements. We also have an obligation to disclose any material adverse facts of which we are aware about a property of interest to you. Ensure fair housing practices are followed, as well as additional information about our working relationship with you. Your signature is required on this form, and you may sign in person or electronically. It's important to understand what you are signing when entering into a buyer's agreement. If you are signing an exclusive agreement with your real estate agent, you may only enter into an exclusive agreement with one agent. If you enter into a non-exclusive agreement, you will be able to work with multiple agents in a non-exclusive capacity with each agent, and whoever procures and writes the offer for your purchase will be the only agent compensated. If you have entered into a buyer agreement with a licensed real estate agent, you will no longer be obligated under this agreement once the retainer and protection periods are over, or if both you and the agent agree to cancel the buyer agreement in writing. Please understand that it is the state of Iowa requiring these buyer agreements be signed prior to a licensed real estate agent showing you any properties. The hope is that with this additional transparency, we will alleviate any misunderstandings about your working relationship with your real estate agent and how they are compensated. Please reach out to your LKR agent if you have any questions. We will work hard to ensure your trust and make sure you achieve your desired results.